If you are a UDA supporter and you're still hoping for a very fair coverage from the mainstream media, my dear brother and sister, just stop living in utopia. And I'm honestly saying so simply because a vast majority of these media houses are owned by the same individuals to whom were the main saboteurs of President Ruto's candidature in the last general election. Just look at a station like Citizen TV. Who owns it? SK Macharia, a man to whom is a very close confidant to the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, and you're there seated waiting for a very fair coverage. Again, just look at a station like KTN. Who owns it? The Moi family. In short, all these media stations began opposing Ruto's agendas immediately when he declared his bid to run for the presidency. To be fair enough, I strongly believe President Ruto and his team should just stop whining and lamenting over issues related to the media, simply because just have a look at our democracy. It is still at its infancy stage. Even in America, to whom we all know that it has a very advanced democracy, we all know that CNN is for the Democrats while Fox News is for the Republicans. And so as long as these media houses shall be managed by people, then I strongly believe people shall always take sides at all times.
We must defend the free media. We must defend their right to criticize, to say whatever it is that they want to say, even to write propaganda, even to say the wrong things, even to write falsehood. We must defend that right. But we must also defend the right of those who hold the media to account or who call out the media when the media goes rogue. We must also defend the right of people like Moses Kuria to speak their mind. The same way we are defending the media to say all the things they want, including the wrong ones, right? And I saw one journalist saying the president should defend us from Moses Kuria. That's fine. I'll do my bit. But I want to ask them, so who is going to defend me from rogue media? Because I go through hell all the time. Yes. Yeah. So I think we need a fair balance. Yeah, we need a fair balance. And I think if they are feeling pain about what others say about them, it should tell them there are people who feel pain when they write falsehood about others. And I hope this will enable us to calibrate what we say, either way, against other people, for other people. I think it will really bring us together. The central aspect of this is that we must always know that we have a country called Kenya. We all belong, and we must all defend.
If at all these media owners were promised some lucrative tenders once Azimio takes power, then and it's unfortunate that I don't think they're going to provide a fair coverage, simply because, one, Azimio didn't take office. Two, they cannot give a fair coverage simply because they were part and parcel of pinning President Ruto down immediately when he announced his stab at the presidency. Essentially, if wisdom requires someone to take immediate action against the perceived enemy, then I kid you not, I strongly believe this is the right time for President Ruto to take immediate action and establish his own media station so that he can counterattack the biasness of the alleged media. And this may serve right to all the Kenya Kwanza supporters to whom strongly feel that their government is being suppressed by the opposition media.
Na nimalize nyinyi watu wa media kusema Nation Media muamue kama nyinyi ni gazeti ama broadcasting house ama media house ama ni chama cha upinzani. Na mimi nimesema kutoka leo hata sio kesho, idara yote ya serikali nitaona imeweka advertisement kwa Nation Media, ujihesabu kwa nyumbani.
But I don't think if this is the first war between the government and the media. If I can draw some flashback years back, I remember the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta referring to the newspapers as hii magazeti ni ya kufungia nyama. So in short, this war has been in existence since time immemorial, and that is to say that it is here to stay. Meanwhile, I think Kenyans should just stop being naive and instead decide to tune to stations to which air what they feel is the appropriate content and satisfying to them. In the past 48 hours, there has been war between Nation Media Group and Moses Kuria.
Sasa tuingie kwenye mapumziko, ni kufundisha tu Kiswahili. Katika neno la siku, leo tunaangazia neno mpiaro. Maana yake, mtu mwenye tabia ya kuongea lugha chafu. Mfano katika sentensi, Moses ni mtu mpiaro, maneno yake ni machafu mithili ya choo.
I think this is simple to settle. Nation media shouldn't take sides politically, and Moses Kuria, on the other hand, should just stop using vulgar language.
Of stupid media, okay? No. If someone accuses me, bring them here. Everything wrong that happens in this country is blamed on Moses Kuria. Fuck you.
Now that is really foul language from the member of parliament who's just walked away from the
And President Ruto, being smart enough, he outsmarted all these media houses to which were against his bid at the presidency. And maybe, though not sure, the opposition might have decided to pay the piper to call the tune. This consistent war between the Kenya Kwanza government and the media reminds me of what happened between the Brazilian media and Luiz da Silva in his first stint as president. But guess what? He eventually won. So, President Ruto and his team should only focus on doing what is right for the people of Kenya. But honestly, that has just been my opinion. If you do have a contrary opinion to mine, kindly do feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. And as I come to the penultimate part of this video, in case if you're watching me for the very first time, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button. If you have been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button. And more so, if you're watching me from a different platform, either Telegram, TikTok or Facebook, kindly just head on over to YouTube, search for Mohamed Sudi. I'll be the first right person to pop up. If matters socio-economic and political matters are your great areas of concern, kindly do consider hitting on the subscribe button so that each and every time that I upload a new video, it will automatically reflect on your notification panel. And by so doing, you'll simply be supporting my content. Thank you, and may God bless you.